Hello students, last class we have learned how to form the combined equation of a line. If two lines equations are given, we'll consider one is u, another one is v. u into v is equal to 0, we are going to write in this form. And general equation of the line passing through origin is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. And it is a combined equation of pair of lines. In this equation there are two lines, represent two lines. If you consider one line slope is m1, another line slope is m2, then m1 plus m2 sum of the slopes and product of the slopes it is given. It is angle between the two lines. If the two lines are parallel, this is a condition. Perpendicular means a plus b is equal to 0. Perpendicular condition. Now let us see this one. Today, find the combined equation of a line. Exercise sum passing through -1, 2. One is parallel to x plus 3y minus 1 is equal to 0 and other is perpendicular to. For any lines, for a parallel line, the slopes are equal. Perpendicular line, the slopes are minus of its reciprocals. So, first one, equation of the first line I am going to find out. After find out the equation of line, we can find out the equation of the combined line. We can multiply this two. To find out the equation of the first line is parallel to this one. So, this line and the required line slopes will be same. That's why slope of the first one we are find out. Any equation is the form ax. Any equation is in the form ax plus by plus c. Any equation ax plus by plus c then is equal to 0. Then the slope of this one is minus of x coefficient upon y coefficient. So it is minus of x coefficient 1 upon y coefficient. So that's why slope we have find out. Since the lines are parallel, slopes are same. So slope of one of the equation is minus 1 upon 3 and moreover it is passing through -1, 2. So slope point form y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. The slope we are applying, we are getting the first equation. After getting the first equation, we have to find out another equation. It is parallel. Another one is perpendicular. First I will find out the slope of this given equation. Slope of this equation is minus of x coefficient 2. X coefficient is 2 upon y coefficient is minus 3. Minus cancel, it is 2 upon 3. But the required line is perpendicular to this one. Therefore, slope is equal to minus of its reciprocal. That's why the slope of the required line is minus 3 by 2. Now equation is this equation also passing through -1, 2. So we are find out the second equation. So now we know the equation of both the lines. We know the equation of first line as well as second line. Now we need to find out the equation of the combined line. The equation of the combined line means we are going to consider it is it is u and v is equal to 0. That is we are going to write. So first one, the second one, just ordinary multiplication we are writing in the standard form. So see this sum. Find the combined equation of pair of line. Combined equation of pair of line means the equation of the lines are not given, but the condition is given, both are passing through minus 1 comma 2, and one of the pair of line is parallel to x plus 3y minus 1. So it is parallel, slopes are equal, parallel, slopes are equal. That's why slope point form I have find out the first equation. Second one, it is also passing through minus 1 comma 2, but it is perpendicular to line 2x minus 3y minus 1. So we have find out the slope of this one, perpendicular condition. Using the perpendicular condition, we have find out the slope of the required line. So we have find out the equation. Now combined equation is u and v is equal to 0. Now listen, see here. Here one more condition is added. Find the combined equation of pair of lines. Combined equation of pair of lines passing through origin. Passing through origin. It is passing through 0, 0 and perpendicular to line represent this one. So this equation represent two lines. We are going to find out the combined equation of another two line. That two lines are perpendicular to this 3x square plus 2xy plus y square. That means this equation 3x square plus 2xy minus y square is equal to 0 represent a pair of line. And another condition, this pair of lines, there are two equations are there. So two slopes, m1 and m2 are slopes. Now this m1 plus m2, m1 into m2 you can find out and keep it in the side. Next one, suppose m1 is a slope of the first one, then the required line slope is perpendicular, so minus 1 upon m1. Now listen, so we'll discuss the sum now. First of all, we are comparing this equation with ax square plus 2hxy plus by square. So a is equal to 3. From this one we can get a is equal to 3. And 2h is equal to 2, h is equal to 1. H is equal to 1 from this one. And b is equal to minus 1. Okay. Now sum of, listen, now sum of the slopes m1 plus m2 is equal to, already we know for the pair of lines sum of the slope is minus 2h upon b, we are applying, and product also we have find out. Keep it in the side. Now listen, m1 and m2 are slope of the lines of this one, but we have to find out the combined equation passing through the origin and perpendicular. So if m1 is a slope, m1 is a slope, m1 is a slope means what is a perpendicular for this one? 1 upon m1. Perpendicular line slope is, if m2 is one slope, what is a perpendicular line slope? Minus 1 upon m2 is another one. And this line is passing through the origin. These lines are passing through the origin means y minus 0 is equal to m into x minus 0. So y1 and x1 are 0. That's why the equation, the slopes of the lines are these two. Now equation is y is equal to minus 1 upon m1, y is equal to minus, so we will cross multiply, you will get the first equation. So there are two equations you are going to get. You are simply find out the product of this one. After find out the product of this one, here m1 plus m2. What is m1 plus m2? 2. And another one, m1 into m2. m1 into m2 is minus 3. We are applying this one. We are getting the combined equation of the line, pair of line, which is perpendicular to given pair of line. The same type of sum from exercise. The first exercise, see, find the combined equation of the pair of line passing through origin. Passing through origin means 0, 0. It is passing through 0, 0. The equation y minus, so the slope point form is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus 0 it is. y minus 0 means y is equal to mx. So it is passing through the origin, that's why y is equal to mx is a one. So we'll consider the first sum. 5x square minus 8xy plus 3y square is equal to 0. It is given. Immediately we'll compare this one. We are going to compare this one with the comparing this one with the given equation. Comparing this. So a value is 5. 2h is equal to minus 8. H is equal to minus 4. B is equal to 3. This is our first work. And M1 and M2 are slope of the lines. Slope of the lines. M1 and M2 are slope of these two lines. So M1 is the slope of this first line. There are two lines are in this equation represent two lines. M1 and M2 are slope. So M1 plus M2 is this one. M1 into M2 is. So we'll consider this one is equation number 1 and 2. We can consider this one is 1 and 2. Now listen, after consider this is 1 and 2, I am going to find out the equation of the line. So M1 is a slope of first line. What is the slope of the perpendicular line? Minus 1 upon M1. The line is passing through the origin. So y is equal to minus 1 upon M1 into x. Cross multiply, you will get the first equation. Another one. It is also perpendicular. Cross multiply, you will get the second equation. After getting the first and second equation, the combined equation is product of these two. Product of these two. Just expand. You are getting x square m1 plus m2 and m1 into m2. We know m1 plus m2 value is 8 upon 3. m1 into m2 is 5 upon 3. Just apply the values and multiply throughout by 3. You are getting the equation of the combined equation of the line which is perpendicular to the given line 5x square minus 8xy plus 3y square. So the equation 5x square minus 8xy plus 3y square represent two lines. We are going to find out the equation of pair of new lines, but the lines are perpendicular to the given lines. So M1 and M2 are slopes of the given line. It is perpendicular. That's why minus 1 upon M1 and minus 1 upon M2 are the slope of the other two lines, the required lines. Therefore, the lines equation is, it is passing through x and y. This lines equation we can find out in this way. Combined equation M1 plus M2. This result we can use. We are going to get the value for this. Now, let us see, using this slope results M1 plus M2, M1 and M2, we are going to find out the missing values. See the sum, find the value of k. The sum of the slopes of the line represented by x square kxy minus 3y square is equal to 0 is twice their product. One condition is given, sum of the slope is equal to 2 times its products. That is a condition is given. So sum of the slope is equal to 2 times its product. So first I want to find out m1 plus m2 and m1 into m2. So we can apply in the condition. What is the condition? We are going to apply in this one. First equation, I have taken the equation. Comparing this equation with the general equation. General equation of the pair of line passing through origin. So a coefficient is 1. 2h is equal to k, h is equal to k by 2. B is equal to minus 3. B is equal to minus 3. We are compare and find out. And let m1 and m2 be the slope of the lines. So sum of the slope is minus 2h upon b. 2h value is k. So minus k upon b value is minus 3. So it is k by 3. m1 and m2 product is a upon b. So A coefficient is A is 1 and B is minus 3. It is minus 1 upon 3. The given condition is m1 plus m2 is equal to twice the sum of the slope is equal to twice the product. So we know the sum of the slope is k upon 3 is equal to 2 into 1 upon 3, 3 getting cancelled. K value is equal to minus 2. K value is equal to minus 2. So if the conditions are given, so we can easily find out the missing value. Now the pair of straight line 2 is a product of equation of two lines. Equation of two lines will give a, in the form, if it is passing through the origin, its general form will be ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. And if any line is in this form, there will be two slopes. m1 and m2 will consider as the slope. The sum of the slope is minus 2h upon b. Product is a upon b. Using this result, we have used this result only. Using this result, m1 and m2. Using this result, we have solved the sums. In this sums, first one ordinary. The lines are parallel and passing through minus 1, 2. So parallel line we have found out, perpendicular line we have found out the combined equation. Then the line is passing through the origin and perpendicular to the pair of line. Perpendicular to the pair of line. So in that case, it is perpendicular. So its slope are minus 1 upon m1, minus 1 upon m2. These two are the slope. Because m1 and m2 are slope of the given line. So this equation is, the line is passing through the origin. So y minus y1, y1 is 0, is equal to m into x minus x1. X minus x1, x1 is also 0. Therefore it is y is equal to mx. The equation is y is equal to mx. That's a reason we have written here y is equal to mx. So m is slope is minus 1 upon m1, minus 1 upon m2. That are slopes of the regular line. Therefore equation we have found out. Just find out the product, we are going to get this one. Next one, using the same slope property, the missing value k we have found out. The condition is given, sum of the slope is equal to twice its product. Sum of the slope is equal to twice its product, it is given. So using this one, so we have found out sum of the slope and product also. Before find out this one, we are comparing with the general equation. We are getting a value, h value and b value. So we can get the value of k easily. Thank you.